I was born with a thing called a bilateral tibial genesis, which means basically missing tibias in both of my legs. My mom decided to get my legs amputated when I was a year, 4 months old. My mom couldn't afford my prosthetics and she couldn't afford the insurance. So she had to quit her job and get Social Security, SSI. So that put us in a tough situation. We had to move to an apartment. We stayed there for a little while, and then we became homeless when I was about 7 years old. My mom had to sell her car, so we ended up on the trolley, riding the buses, and that's how we got around mostly. I stayed in the shelters usually every night. This is St. Vincent de Paul. This was the last shelter we stayed in. My mom and my family, they helped me keep my spirits up. They would tell me, you know, you won't be here that long, but we stayed here for 3 or 4 years. It was weird, because I used to ask my mom, you know, why aren't we going home? What are we doing here? And she would just explain it to me straight out, you know, we can't go back home. This is our new home now.
When I first met Roderick, Roderick was living in St. Vincent de Paul. When I saw what he could become and saw the hope that he had within himself, the foundation became very driven to provide the resources and everything we could to help him move forward. I sat down with Roderick and his mom and I offered Roderick the access to running legs. And I'll never forget the look on his face because they thought I was kidding. You know, why would the Challenge Athletes Foundation want to offer this homeless boy running legs?
About 7 years ago, we were in Florida for a race. And I remember we were at the hotel pool and he would not go in the deep end. He wouldn't go anywhere where he couldn't touch the floor. So I got him on my back and then finally we kind of swam around and he finally got a little more comfortable with it.
Apparently Roderick was terrified of the water. Up until that point in his life, he was terrified, even to take a bath. Roderick approached me and said, will the Challenge Athletes Foundation provide me with swimming lessons because I want to beat Rudy. We thought, why not? Let's beat Rudy. Let's get some swimming lessons and see what happens.
Let's go this way. Show me some good ones. Okay, here we go. Nice and easy. And I want you to listen. On your go.
He was scared, but right off the bat, he trusted me. You know, I said, I won't let go of you. And immediately we gave him opportunities to swim and float, and he took right to it.
He would start with little stuff like maybe a foot away from the wall and just kind of swim to the wall. And then eventually I started swimming laps, and then I just became a swimmer and told him I wanted to compete.
Open! Open it up!
I love swimming. When I swim, I don't feel restrained. I might not have a kick, but you know, I'm still keeping up with people with legs.
Roderick is a good swimmer. He has progressed to a national level competitor, and hopefully within 2 years, an Olympic level competitor.
This meet is big for me to get more into the game, you know, swimming with people who's been to the Paralympics and experience the competition.
Get up. Come on, dude, pick it up.
When you are aspiring for the Olympics, you have to be racing people who have already been in the Olympics, and he can get a feel for what he needs to do and motivate him to go all the way.
Come on, finish. Come on, finish.
Every race I watch him, it's awesome because I remember when he was on my back and he did not know anything about the water, and now he's swimming fast.
Even if I don't win now, I know that I'm getting faster, so eventually I will win. Alan, he's my swimming coach, but at first he was just a coach. Now he's more like a godparent or a mentor. Alan and my mom and everybody say school is more important than swimming, so I gotta put school first.
Today, our 63rd graduating class heads out into the world.
3 years ago, he was failing in high school, actually. He was in an educational experience that wasn't serving his highest good. And we begged Miriam, his mother, to consider a different educational system. We, with the help of others, have put him through school. He's now graduating, and he's succeeded.
Roderick Urias Sewell.
The Challenge Athletes Foundation's goal is so much bigger than providing running legs. Our goal is to provide a pathway to a more successful life. And our goal was to be able to give Roderick the confidence and the tools he needed to really use sports and fitness for him to see a better way of life.
I don't know where we'd be today if we hadn't met the Challenge Athlete Foundation. They are doing something special, whether or not they know it. It's like a huge family.
CAF, they've been with me through a lot, so they deserve the right to be called family. Without CAF, I think I'll probably still be homeless, you know. I'll probably still be at a bad high school where I wasn't learning. I probably wouldn't be in any sports, you know, still feeling low about having a disability. So without CAF, I wouldn't be who I am today.